Have you ever wondered how the diverse goods in our daily lives travel across oceans and continents to finally reach us? The key lies in what we see before us, this seemingly ordinary steel box, the shipping container. Today, we'll embark on a fascinating exploration of their history, tracing their evolution from a simple idea to the ubiquitous force that underpins nearly 80% of international trade. While often overlooked by the average consumer, these standardized steel boxes are the unsung heroes of global commerce, silently moving everything from the clothes we wear to the food we eat across vast distances. Before the sleek efficiency of containerization, global trade was a much more visceral and laborious affair. Imagine the sights and sounds of a bustling port in the early 20th century, the shouts of countless dockworkers, the groaning of ropes, the creaking of wooden ships, and the constant risk of dropped cargo. Consider something as common as coffee beans. Each sack had to be individually carried from the ship's hold, often up precarious gangplanks, then sorted and moved again on the dock. This process could take days, even weeks, for a single ship to unload. Think about transporting something more unwieldy, like barrels of oil, each one a heavy, rolling hazard requiring careful maneuvering. And with so many individual items changing hands, the risks of damage from rough handling or even outright theft were significant, adding further costs and uncertainties to the journey of goods. The sheer inefficiency meant that ships spent a large portion of their time in port, not at sea, and the flow of goods around the world was a slow and expensive undertaking. Enter Malcolm McLean, a North Carolina trucking magnate whose daily encounters with port inefficiencies sparked a transformative vision. As a successful trucker, McLean experienced firsthand the frustrating delays and high costs associated with transferring goods from trucks to ships. He envisioned a seamless system where entire truckloads of goods could be sealed in standardized boxes and moved directly onto vessels without the need for manual unloading and reloading. This simple yet radical idea led to the development of his early container designs. In 1956, McLean's dream took tangible form with the maiden voyage of the Ideal X, a converted World War II tanker that carried 58 of his newly designed containers from Newark, New Jersey, to Houston, Texas. However, this groundbreaking innovation was met with considerable skepticism and resistance. Labor unions feared job losses, and established shipping companies were reluctant to invest in new infrastructure and processes. Early reports often questioned the practicality and scalability of McLean's boxes, highlighting the entrenched ways of the maritime industry. Yet, McLean persevered, driven by his conviction that containerization held the key to unlocking unprecedented efficiency in global trade. The true power of the container revolution lay in standardization. Without agreed-upon dimensions, McLean's boxes would have remained a niche solution. The establishment of international standards for container sizes, primarily the 20-foot equivalent unit (TU) and the 40-foot equivalent unit (FEU), was a crucial step, largely facilitated by the International Organization for Standardization (ISO). These standards defined not just the external dimensions but also the strength, handling mechanisms, and other critical specifications, ensuring interoperability across different modes of transport and across the globe. Interestingly, the Vietnam War played an unexpected but significant role in accelerating container adoption. The U.S. military recognized the immense logistical advantages of containers for rapidly and securely transporting vast quantities of supplies to Southeast Asia, providing a real-world demonstration of their efficiency and reliability on a massive scale. This wartime adoption helped to solidify the container's place in global logistics. As the benefits became increasingly clear, the shipping industry began to invest heavily in purpose-built container ships, which grew steadily in size and capacity, and dedicated container ports equipped with specialized cranes and handling equipment emerged worldwide, creating the intricate network that underpins modern global trade. The impact of containerization has been nothing short of transformative. Economically, it slashed shipping costs by orders of magnitude, making goods significantly cheaper for consumers. Think about the electronics in your home, the clothes in your closet, the produce in your grocery store. Containerization played a vital role in making these products affordable and readily available from all corners of the world. It also facilitated the rise of complex global supply chains and just-in-time manufacturing, allowing companies to source components and assemble products across multiple countries with unprecedented efficiency. The growth of container shipping spurred the development of entire new industries, from container manufacturing to port management and logistics software. Socially, the nature of port work shifted dramatically, with fewer dockworkers needed but a greater demand for skilled equipment operators and logistics professionals. Environmentally, while the sheer volume of container traffic presents its own challenges, the efficiency gains compared to breakbulk shipping have, in some ways, reduced the carbon footprint per unit of cargo. However, the industry continues to grapple with its overall environmental impact, leading to innovations in greener ship designs and alternative fuels. As technology continues to advance, the container itself is constantly evolving. To accommodate the diverse needs of different types of cargo, we now see a wide array of specialized containers, such as refrigerated reefer containers, tank containers for liquids and gases, and open-top and flat-rack containers for oversized or oddly shaped items. Modern containers are also increasingly incorporating smart technologies, including sensors, GPS tracking, and data transmission devices, providing unprecedented visibility into the supply chain. The scale of today's container ships is truly awe-inspiring, with vessels stretching longer than skyscrapers and capable of carrying over 20,000 TEUs. Looking to the future, we can anticipate even more intelligent and environmentally friendly containers and transportation systems. Automated terminals will become more widespread, with unmanned loading and unloading equipment further increasing efficiency. To address climate change, the shipping industry is actively exploring alternative fuels such as liquefied natural gas, hydrogen, and ammonia. Perhaps in the not-so-distant future, we may even see the emergence of more futuristic cargo transportation methods. Looking back at this evolution, from simple cardboard boxes to the steel giants that carry global trade, we can't help but marvel at human ingenuity and innovation. The advent of the container, seemingly simple, has connected the world in unprecedented ways, greatly promoting global economic prosperity and development. It silently shapes our lives, becoming a cornerstone of modern globalization. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating historical journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more stories behind the things that shape our world. Until next time,